Hello and welcome to another episode of Indie is In, and I am Artie Astor, your host with horribly bad lighting. I just have a lamp to the corner that just adds crap everywhere. Let me open the window a little bit, get some natural light in here. Oh my God, what a difference. Right there. Just shut this off. Okay. Can't do that. Okay, so I guess here we are. So today I want to do an episode of an artist. Her name is Veronna, or Veronna. Veronna, probably should have asked her, but wouldn't be the first time I mispronounced somebody's name. I contacted her yesterday, and of course I always make my videos in advance. So today is April 23rd. This is going to come out like May 7th or something like that. But I contacted Veronna, Veronna. I feel like Verona makes more sense. I contacted Veronna and I asked her if the song Queen was an original song of hers, because I identified with a few of with the way the song was written, and I just like the overall feel of the song. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to feature this on my next episode of Indie is In. So here we are. Let me put the song on. It's got a really nice feel to it.
Don't wanna be a princess, I wanna be a queen. So bring on my world into fights for my needs. Even in distress, I don't need no prince. My own savior is lying deep within. Look around, it's all around. You don't need to look for more. Queen of my world.
All right, so it starts off with a really nice, just like an introductory progression of like B minor, G, A major, and E major. It's just bouncing around those chords for the most part. I think G too. So I wrote it down because I always forget. So between B minor and G major 7, and then there's an A and an E, and it kind of goes back and forth. E, G, A, and then when she starts singing, it's B minor and G. It's just a really nice feel. But it's a really nice back and forth progression. But then at some point, she goes into like the A. And I believe the G and then the E. And it's interesting because before she goes into the A, there's a G being played that's a sus2, and the 2 of G is A. So that G that's being played, so she's going back B minor to G, B minor to G, and then before she gets into the A to go into that pre-chorus, she adds the A into the G chord. She makes it a G sus2.
Into fights for my needs. Even in this
B minor,
race, I don't need
G,
no prince. My
B minor,
own savior is lying
G,
deep within. Look around, it's all around. You don't need to
This is a nice pre-chorus. I like this.
Queen of my world. Queen of my
Love it. And you have in the beginning. Let's just go back to the beginning, I went over a little bit of the chord structure. There's not too many chords, but there are. Again, I wrote it down because I don't have the best memory. She goes into the singing, and it's B minor to G, B minor to G, and then she does the G sus2, and then it's A, E, G, A, G, A, B minor, right? And then she goes right into the chorus. So there's verses, pre-chorus, and chorus, and the chorus is very explosive, and I really like the progression or the build up to the chorus. But if you listen to the song from the beginning, so let's just go back to the beginning. Right there, I love that organ sound. It almost sounds like the beginning to, the song "Happier Times" with Joe Bonamassa. The way that it comes in with just organ. Love that. You have a string arrangement, which is following the chords. Very well, organized and engineered and produced. I mean, it's not just everything up the middle. And now I think nowadays, if you're recording a song like this with a lot of instruments and everything is absolutely up the middle, then you got to fix that fast. So, a good sign of production is using the whole entire room. I once heard, I think it was Steve Vai in an interview, and he was saying that he really likes the production side of things. And he talked about, if you're in your garage and you have an empty garage and you want to, store things in your garage, or you want to put things in your garage, like a ping pong table, or you put this over there and put that over there. He's like, you don't just go to one corner and stack everything up to the ceiling in one corner. You walk in the garage, you open the door, and you look, and it's like everything's packed in there. It doesn't make any sense. But what do you see? You see a toolbox over there, maybe the ping pong table's over there, maybe you got that freezer over there. Everything's spaced out. And I would even, I think he used a garage. I would use the living room, because the living room is more aesthetic, right? Like if you're in your living room, you don't just throw everything in one side of the room, TV, couch, armchair, coffee table, all in one corner of the living room. You spread everything around so you're utilizing the space properly. And studio space with sound is the same way. You don't just throw everything up the middle. It's haphazard. You want to, or haphazard or whatever. You want to utilize all of the space in the studio, and that's what she's doing here. Really nice. Just feel that. Beautiful.
Don't wanna be a princess, I wanna be a queen.
You hear that in the right ear? Guitar comes in, organ's coming in again. Drums are changing. Now you hear a hi-hat. Now you hear that kick drum. And I love how she has this ability with her voice to sing one note and then just slowly slide up to the next note. That's really nice, because that's where the song is taking you anyway. So she's using her voice as well to be an instrument and to lead you, to create that tension and to lead you to that climactic moment where she just comes right in with the chorus. And she uses a pre-chorus very well. Triple, 3 tracks for the vocals, it sounds. Yeah, 3 tracks. And hear this one here. And I love the way the chorus is formed. So it's not a repetitive chorus. It's another set of chord changes and vocal melody, and it's not repetitive. So you have the verses, which are beautiful. You have this pre-chorus, and then you have a chorus that if she wants, she could sing that part twice. Queen of my unit. She could sing that twice, and it's a good line. And she wouldn't be wrong for singing it twice. So she leads up to that part. Queen. I'm not a singer. World. Right here. She could just repeat that if she wanted to, which is what a lot of choruses do. But look what she does. She almost does like a post-chorus, but it's just all part of one big chorus. This sounds like a post-chorus almost. And she could have done that whole thing again. She could have repeated all of that right here, but she didn't. So this is really good songwriting, and it's very non-lazy songwriting, because she's taking aspects of music and all these different techniques, putting them together, and she's not just repeating lyrics, and she's not just repeating vocal melodies. You know, there's a lot of creativity, there's a lot of originality, and there's a lot of melody coming from her vocals, let alone the fact that the song is just fantastically produced, put together very well, engineered very well, mixed and arranged in a very nice way. And there's different chord changes for the introduction to the song. When she starts singing, there's chord changes, and then she goes into a certain type of progression with the pre-chorus, and then she hits this chorus, and it's not just a 3-chord chorus that repeats. There's life within it. You know, it's very dynamic. It's not just a static, let's just repeat a few lines. Now you have an interlude before she goes back to the verses. Percussion's done very well. Now you hear the percussion different in these verses, whereas this wasn't there in the first verses. Just changing up a bit. All right. So I hear something different to these verses. I believe before she goes back to the root, which is B minor, I believe for that last beat, the 4th beat, she's adding something like an A. So it might be kind of like... You know, which is different from the first verses. So it's just a little something that you can do to add... I mean, it's just... Look, there are people who write music, and... you know, I think that being creative is beautiful. You get out there, and I always tell people, just write. But she's not taking any shortcuts here. She's doing everything to make this song sound unique, different, and beautiful all at once. Okay, this is the end of the chorus. And then there's this... Love the instrumentation. Now I hear a piano. I didn't even hear it before, but I'm sure it was there. Okay, ready?
Every choice is mine. I don't
G.
need no advice. 'Cause deep down I know
She's hitting that A. G.
surrendering won't make me grow. I wanna go high.
Ah, and then that. Dun, dun, dun. Very different. Very different. These are nothing like the first verses, but they are at the same time. All right, look, I'm going to stop the song because this video is getting kind of long. I didn't mean to rhyme, but it wouldn't be wrong. I'm getting a little corny. All right, so look, I'm going to put the link to Veronna. If I'm mispronouncing your name, please accept my apology. But I'm going to put the link down for Veronna, and you can go ahead and subscribe to her page and like her music and follow her and everything. And I'll also tag her because she has a YouTube channel. I'll tag her channel also on this post. And this is what I'm going to say about this. Go check out her music. You know, when someone writes music like this, when it's dynamic and there are changes and throughout the whole entire song, nothing's really the same. It's, in my opinion, they're giving attention to the right type of detail. And writing a song like this means, in my opinion, that you're a good songwriter. You know, and there's nothing wrong with a 3-chord song or a 2-chord song. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I can tell that she's giving attention to detail in the way that the song was written, in the way that it was arranged, and absolutely in the way that it was produced and engineered. Anyways, I'm talking too much. I'm going to end this video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notifications button. And please don't drink and text. This is Artie Astor from the show India's In.